Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everyone to Williamson County Board of Commissioners meeting. It's Tuesday, May 19th, 2026, at 7 p.m. Can I have a roll call, please?
Tim Anderson.
Present.
Jim Marlowe.
Present.
Jim Razor.
Present. All right. Does anybody have any old business for today's meeting? Hearing none, let's move on to new business, the 2023 audit. And Ann, you're here today, and you said that you needed to sign the audit.
No, I don't think you have to sign it. I just think in order for it to be posted on the website, I was told you guys had to vote to approve it.
Okay. Have we not approved that?
Stephanie could not find in any of the meeting, the
Okay, you couldn't
minutes.
find it?
No. And I think the holdup was because while it was emailed a few months ago, there are still several other aspects to that and filings to the state. And those have just very recently been completed, so maybe you were waiting till everything was done, but it
Okay.
has all been completed now, so.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments about the audit before we vote on it?
Just to confirm, you're satisfied, everything has been taken care of on that as far as filing a statement.
Yes. As much as I'm aware, yes, it's all been done. Are you aware of anything else that needs to be done?
We filed all the AFR, it's all done, the address
Yes.
updated. I mean, got confirmation from the clearinghouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you certified the data collection report.
Right, so, I mean, it's on, I thought we'd already approved the audit, we thoroughly go through it.
She looked, we couldn't find it, so.
Okay,
Then I'll make a motion to approve 2023 audit report as it stands.
Second.
roll call, please.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
Jim Marlowe.
Yeah.
Jim Razor.
Okay, next thing on new business is the BSNA change order request. Ashley, could you briefly tell us about that?
Yeah, I brought this to your attention last week. We have to have some kind of timekeeping system, within the BSNA ERP. We had researched some different options, and like our existing system's not compatible, so we don't have a choice. We can look at, they gave us a couple of different options. We reviewed a couple of them, and for the most part, the most cost effective and I guess ease of use would be to use their specific timesheet system. Their system will integrate and allow for like the sheriff's office for Time Clock Plus or whatever the other timekeeping system and schedule they use. They'll be able to import that in. But as we looked, that was a per user cost and it was fairly expensive. So if we were adding another 200 employees, it was going to cost another probably 15 or 20 grand at least on an annual basis. This total is $17,635. That includes the initial implementation and setting up the timesheets, which is roughly $11,000 of this. So it's about $7,000 a year. So it seems to be the most cost-effective method. And
To clarify, it's unlimited.
it's unlimited users because again, BSNA, the system is on the cloud. So there's no physical server licenses or anything like that. So we can have 200 or we can, have 300 or whoever is on there. So it seems to be the best option, for West, I think, at this time. But time's of the essence because they're needing to try to get this implemented because we are on a time schedule. We actually have a meeting tomorrow to follow up and to cover some punch list items we need to get to them. So if I can get an approval and a signature and send this to them this afternoon, that would be very helpful.
Okay, gentlemen, anybody have any questions about this? And we were about ready to approve it the other day, but legal kept us from it, so it's Red's fault that it's not been approved.
That's fine.
Is there a motion to approve this change order?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
Jim Marlowe.
Yeah.
Jim Razor.
Yeah.
You need me to sign that?
I do. Thank you, Bridget.
Is this quick enough?
Yes.
Okay,
And like I said, I will email it to them this afternoon.
okay. You want me to sign on the customer? Is this the signing sheet?
Yes, we're the customer side.
And that's, all right, gentlemen, I'd like to move the resolution down to the bottom of the meeting. At this time, we need to go to executive session and talk about a few things before we do that. Does anybody have anything else for this point of the meeting? Is there any public comment? Do you have anything we got off your chest? Jim, you said you might have.
Yeah, I do have something now I'd like to consider. I was approached by one of the maintenance workers concerning a pickup truck for the department. Are we going to lease it or are we going to purchase it outright was a question. They were, I guess, needing one. I don't know how soon they need one. But I told them I'd bring it up and discuss it.
Yeah,
So I don't know what the advantage or disadvantage would be either. I know we use a lot of them. I don't know why the question of purchasing.
I think we had talked originally about that having like a toolbox bed on it. You know, they can store their tools and do all that.
I think,
With a ladder rack.
yeah, the only thing that he was telling me was that the number of miles would be.
And that's why I think a purchase makes more sense. A lease makes sense to me when you're turning miles and
Sure.
carrying vehicles over. We may buy this and run it for 15 years. And I think we get more bang for the dollar.
I agree. Well, especially if it's something special.
You can modify it.
Agreed.
I would think that's what we want to do. And I know I was going to check some pricing on that because I've been too busy to do that. So, when you guys want to check pricing on that? I mean,
I call the dealers, local dealers, just get a price that's assume a 3/4 ton. I don't know,
with it,
diesel, gas.
So unless you buy from the government program, you'll have to put it out on a specific spec sheet that says what you want,
Okay.
and then send it out if you want to send it to the local dealer, send it to the local dealer.
you
So
know,
if you want it to be a 1/2 ton or a 3/4 ton, you know, diesel, gas, you know, all of the different provisions, tell them to give you your best price. And, or you can go through the government purchasing program, at which point you don't have to do bids. So it's up to you guys as far as.
if you want to put it out for bid, I would suggest that we get a hold of George. Because I know he's
Yeah.
bought a couple of trucks that
I'll go.
built the bill. And I'm sure he's got descriptions still. Does anybody have anything else for tonight, on this meeting? We'll come back after the executive session and vote on resolution. I move that we now enter into executive session. Personnel, ready,
Five ILCS 122C1.
and is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Tim Matheson.
Yeah.
Jim Marlowe.
Yeah.
Jim Fraser.
Okay, we will be back as soon as we can.